WorldWideChels.
I would WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Took like a 2-3 day break, but we are back with another Chelsea stream discussing all the latest Chelsea news in the last 24 to 72 hours, of course. I'm joined here with, let me just introduce Nippin very quickly because he's in a meeting. Nippin, how are you, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. What's going on today? Let the viewers know what's going on before you disappear.
I'm actually in a meeting right now, so I will keep giving my input. Like I'll give my input, but I will be on mute quite a lot. So, but you will still see my lovely face, okay?
Thank you. Well said, Nippin. There you have it, people. And listen, co-host Matt, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Coming back on after a few days break, which was nice. Watched the Chelsea women smash Leicester 9-0. Just done a lovely podcast episode with another women's podcast. So it was great. Make sure you guys check that out. It should hopefully be out tomorrow, tonight. See, Sadiq's very good. I still got to send you the links, though. I'll send you them during. But it's been a good day. Unfortunate to hear the news about Roman, but there you go.
Yep. Well said. Guys, everyone tuning in, man. One like, one prayer for Roman Abramovich currently with the news going on. As always, guys, let us know where you're tuning in from, what country, what time zone. We also got Adnan. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, Adnan.
Happy birthday, bud.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
I hope you get the Saudis. No, I mean the Ricketts.
Fuck the Ricketts, bro.
Now, how are you doing in general, man? How's your day been?
It's alright, man. It's been alright. Just chilling in it. I've dinner with the family in a bit, so yeah. So I'm gonna jump on the stream for a bit.
Good. Well committed. This guy's on nearly every single stream, people. This is what we like to see. We've got Alfred. I think it's about 5 a.m.
Correct. Yes.
Crazy, man. Crazy. 5 a.m. Alfred. Talk to me. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks, man. Good to be back with the lads on a stream. I've become accustomed to having a stream almost every day, so the day doesn't feel quite the same when there isn't one. We've had a bit of a break, but we're back. And yeah, good to see you, lads.
Well said. Like Major Kante saying, happy 31st, Adnan.
Happy birthday, Adnan.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yep. And lastly, Wayne Moulds. Good to have you back on the stream, Wayne. How are you?
I'm good. I've obviously can't wait to get my latest news from you guys and give my 2 pence. Happy birthday to Adnan, of course, and good to see you all. And obviously, let's smash that like button, guys, because it's going to be a good stream. We're going to be happy. So let's all show that happiness. Let's spread it about. Send your super chats in. Give us your questions. Show your love. Show your support. And smash that like button.
Thank you. Well said, Mr. Wayne. Listen, we'll start with the easy one. Timo Werner. I know many of us don't want him at the football club currently. He's come out with some comments. Matt, what's your reaction to his comments, first of all?
I just think they're, I'm sorry to say, but a load of bollocks, and I don't think they're really needed.
Is he taking shots at Tuchel?
Yeah, if you want to be completely real with it, this is Lukaku level in terms of complaining about system. But you know, certain Timo Werner lovers out there will disagree with that. I do think it's a bit strange because it's a bit out of character from him, because previously before he's made comments as almost to seem as if, why do I get so much support? I haven't been playing well, blah blah blah. But I wonder whether now he's almost been frozen out, and I think he's thrown his toys out the pram. And for me, this kind of seals that he'll be the first one out the door in the summer.
Or maybe he's saying he's not ready. He's not ready for Premier League. It's not his level.
Maybe, but I just think it's. I just don't. I think it's too much. It seems too much of a dig at Tuchel, and I think he hasn't done enough to. I mean, if you were a very good player, such as a Kai Havertz or a Thiago Silva, and then you make a point about the system, you've got. I don't like to quote certain person, but you've got the minerals in the account to back up your point and say, well, maybe we could change this about the system. And I don't mind players being honest about themselves, but I just feel like, no, that's not your problem. Your problem is you can't control a ball. Your problem is you can't finish a chance. It's not system-wise. It's you are just the problem.
Yeah.
So I think if he goes out, if he leaves the club this summer, I think that's fine. I wish him well to move on, and then that's it.
I think you've summed out for me right there properly. A big up Aaron for the comment, man. The haircut, I got it, I think 2 days ago. Big up to you. I saw Nippon laughing at the Werner comments. I think Nippon, if you just nod your head, Werner out now.
I'm laughing at Werner. Not at Matt. Let's have it right.
I didn't say Matt. He's lost in his own world, people. Adnan, talk to me about Werner, man.
But yeah, it's bad, to be honest. It's bad.
I mean, is that what you're gonna say? Just bad? Is that how you explain yourself in an interview? When you get asked a question, you just say, "Yeah, it's bad." That's it.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah.
It's bad. It's terrible.
He needs to go. Get him out. Werner out.
Should we get a hashtag going? Werner out.
Yeah, look. Daniel Crane's really got it going, fam. Hashtag Werner out.
To go.
It's time to go, people.
All right,
out. Guys, like I said, man, only 44 likes currently. Got 76 people watching. Guys, let's get to 70 likes at least during the stream. We've not streamed in 2 or 3 days. Support this channel. Subscribe if you're new here and hit the notification. We do streams every day. Me and Matt working every day now as well. It's going to be a late night stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays this week, I think. But yeah, international as well coming up soon as well. Who England playing? I forgot who England playing.
Ivory Coast. Wilfred Zaha.
Côte d'Ivoire.
There you have it, people. Alfred, talking about Werner, you're usually a positive guy when it comes to players. You know, try to support them as much as you can. Can you still support him?
Nah, not really. Not after this. I think, like Matt said just before, I think he feels like everybody else has been feeling. You know, a lot of the fans have sort of felt like he's on his way out. I think he knows it too. And this is just him trying to, make a bit of a scene before he goes, I think.
I think Tuchel.
Hey?
They're usually positive, by the way.
Well, you can't be, you know, when a player does something like this, especially when we've already had another player cause so many problems among the fans and things like that earlier this very season, we've already had this, especially at a time like we are going through now. We just don't need it. Even if we weren't having all these problems, we don't need something like that. So, yeah, this just makes it even worse.
Yeah, well said. Wayne, talk to me. I know you usually reserve your comments on Werner, but I need you to tell me the truth. Tell me what's on your mind, your heart. I need all of it. I need all the juice. Everyone's with you on this topic, by the way. So we need to hear it, Wayne.
It's basically, I'll be honest, I've never doubted him as a good player, but I've always doubted him for a Premier League player. And he's in the Premier League, he seems like a winger, not a striker. But we signed him for doing a striker, not a winger. And he hasn't done enough. He has, if we're going to say in the same breath as Lukaku, what he did early on in the season, we've got to be the same with Werner. We can't treat them differently. Because one, they're both in the same position. They're both not getting game time because they're not playing well enough. So they need to be treated the same. And end of the day, the formation is not his problem. His problem is getting on that pitch and performing on a consistent level to say to the manager, this is I'm going to be in this spot. I'm going to play instead of like Pulisic, for example, or CH, or whoever's in front of him. But he isn't. I think this is the final straw. I think he needs to go. I think we have to try. Hopefully, with everything that's going through, we have to try and get as much money as we can for him back in Germany. I think I could see him going back to Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund easily enough. I think we get a good price for him as well. I don't think we'll lose too much money. But I think, unfortunately, I don't think he's happy. I think he's all right with the fans. I think he enjoys the fans, but I don't think he enjoys the style of football in the Premier League. I just don't think he enjoys the fact he's on that bench and he's watching his teammate scoring all these goals and performing in another level compared to him, and he's getting nothing from it. So I think it's time to go. Unfortunately, I think it's going to upset a few people. But I think they need to basically put their diapers on, get some tissues, and just stop weeping about it, because I think it needs to be done.
Well said. This one.
I was going to say, I think Tuchel needs to do a Will Smith and slap the hell out of Timo Werner. And
that
slap the hell out of him.
That slap was crazy, people.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't even know the Oscars was on, by the way.
No, the Oscars are so
relevant.
Yeah. Just quickly before we go to that, Nippon, show us your food. Wow, that looks nice, you know. He's got lamb chop, I think.
No, it's a sheikh kebab.
Oh, sheikh kebab. What else you got?
Nice.
I have chili paneer coming soon.
Okay. Yeah, by the way, I do think that slap was kind of fake, because I've seen a screenshot where Chris has his 2 foot stuck to the ground, like, forcefully, and then he's leaning forward just before the slap. So it feels like it was a bit staged as well. Because he was laughing.
Yeah, but I could understand why it isn't, because that joke is not very nice to say at all. Very uncalled.
He could have finished it. Chris could have said, "Look, you came at me during March, but you didn't do anything to August." So
but that's a funny joke. That's a funny joke. But the joke he originally pulled, and the fact that he said,
but he
laughed.
He laughed.
But that's what I think. He looked like he giggled.
He did.
But he clocked. I think he clocked what it actually was. Turned and saw his wife. Absolutely, she looked
Devastated.
Pissed. She looked devastated. And bear in mind, it was something that come out. I found out before that she had to change her dress for the Oscars because she felt it didn't look good with obviously her head. So. And there is a lot of surrounding mental health stuff. That's why I think it's such an uncalled for joke. It's like taking the piss out of someone that's got cancer. You just don't do that to them personally when they're there. So yeah, I mean, if I was Will Smith, I would have beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, just quickly, Edward. Let me just say a few things. Max Verstappen had the fastest car, and he struggled to get past that Ferrari. I can tell you that now. He just about got past him.
All I'm going to say is if I had £1 for every time Verstappen cries on the radio about something, I wouldn't need to be doing these pods. I wouldn't need to do...
Don't forget Karen.
Huh?
Karen Horner.
Oh, yeah, Karen Horner. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna speak to the stewards about this. Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
Oh, he's gone past the pit lane. He's gone past the pit lane line. That's what he was saying. He was crying.
He touched it. Was that...
Every lap, he was crying.
Lewis was just so unlucky. Lewis did well in the whole race, and then what is Alonso doing?
They did that on purpose, man. But he could have pitted. I think he still could have pitted just before the second lap that they showed. He could have pitted the lap before.
No, but I think
Hulkenberg came in.
Yeah, but I think he if you listen to the radio, he asked, "Should I come in?" And then they said, "Yeah, come in." When he had already
passed. No, but the radio's not live. The radio's behind.
But they did say he got it after he went past.
They showed it basically the radio when he was driving at the same time.
Yeah, they showed the replay of when the radio.
No. They don't show the radio at the same time, guys.
They did. It's a replay. They showed it at the same time so they can show what happened.
So that was in sync.
Okay, guys. Sorry about going to F1.
It is what it is. I mean, I've said we need to improve the car. I think it's going to take a couple of races. I don't mind if Red Bull and Ferrari are taking points off each other. and then we can bounce back towards the end of the season. I don't like the fact that you can't access a wind tunnel because you're a good team for like 6 races. That doesn't make any sense. But you know,
it is what it is, people. It is what it is. We've gone from Will Smith to F1. We apologize about that. But listen, let's get into the main story. We've got over 100 people tuned in. Guys, come on. One like, one prayer for Werner Abramovich, from, as you can see from the title. Very, very shocking news. Us as Chelsea fans knew he's not part of, you know, the bad side, I'd say, in this entire situation. He's been in the peace talks. He's helped during the pandemic. He's helped many, many people. He's kept the club going. He's done everything that he can in the public eye. Yet, people, UK Parliament, want to bring him down. This is not about him anymore. This is just bringing the entire club down. It's gone too far. Me and Matt did say, imagine he keeps the club in the end. It's unlikely, of course, but you never know, man. Matt, talk to me. I'm sure you've seen the reports. From skin rash or something, skin coming off.
So it was skin inflammation, ear, something to do with the eye inflammation, and then piercing pain. That would be from directly behind, where obviously the nerve agent goes up into the brain, and then the eye nerves are the ones that are close to the brain. So it's almost like a burning sensation within your nerves, which is not very nice. That's for thanks to N'Golo, Major General N'Golo Kante, which wanted me to break down the nerve agent. But there you go. That's how it works. But yeah, I mean, when people say, "Oh, why aren't these certain Russian oligarchs or Russian figures? Why aren't they speaking out?" This is why. Roman hasn't even properly spoke out. His daughter has, arguably. His daughter has come out fully against it, full on activist level. But all he's done is do a few peace talks, because don't forget his mother is Ukrainian, so he's on both sides. And the fact that this has happened shows that it's just peace talks, and he's already getting poisoned. So they're not on a. They're not in it. I imagine they still have some sort of relationship, but not the relationship everyone thinks they do. And it speaks words that President Zelensky is asking the US to not sanction Roman Abramovich because he is trying to do peace talks. Yes, they're probably not going to work out because you can't negotiate with this absolute fool of a Russian president. But unfortunately, it is what it is.
Watch out, he might come for us, by the way. He might hire.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Putin, come at me, bro. Come at me. 1v1.
1v1.
I'll slap you like Will Smith. I'll slap you like Will Smith. Mate.
Bro.
There you go.
Guys, we're getting a lot of people tuned in now. We've got 166 right now on the stream. Guys, come on. 174 now, guys. 174 people tuned in. Like the video to over 100 at least. One like, one prayer for Roman Abramovich for all the news that you've been seeing on the last 24 hours. Only father eats more on streams than Nippon. Listen, he's a fraud. You don't need to mention him. He's enjoying his Ferrari racing now, who bottled it at the end. But it is what it is. What else you got? Alfred, talk to me about your opinion on what's happening with Roman.
Yeah, I agree with what you said earlier, man. It's just such a shame that he's copying everything that he is after everything that he's done, and now this whole poison thing. It's just absolutely disgusting, isn't it? I can't believe it. And we mentioned a little bit earlier about the potential for him to be to remain our owner and do a complete U-turn after everything. Could you imagine that? That would be actually absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. And Wayne, what's your opinion on it?
It's disgusting, basically. It just shows that he doesn't class anyone close to him anymore that can't be expendable. And it's a shame what's happened, and I hope the government sees it now and sees that he's not as involved as they originally thought, and maybe they can give him a bit more leeway for the club. If he still wants to sell and get rid of the club and everything, obviously that's fine. I would understand, because obviously what's happened. But I think Walter needs to be put on the bridge, because you can tell he's been now affected by it, and they shouldn't. All what's been put out by the MPs and stuff like that, it's just they've all got to retract it all now. It's not fair on Abramovich, because if he's physically getting harmed by trying to do the right thing, he's as much as getting hurt than you as Ukrainians, because he's trying to make peace because he doesn't want it. So he needs to be, like we keep saying, he needs that support. All of us fans have been supporting him, and now he needs the government and the UK to see that he's not at fault.
Just to answer Joshua's point about the poisoning his poison, if you don't give them a high enough dose, they won't have serious implications from it. So it does seem as if it's a warning dose, because it was done right at the beginning. And since then, I know Roman's still been involved, but it doesn't seem as if Roman's as highly involved as he was before. Partially because obviously he's having to deal with the Chelsea thing, but yeah, I think it's disgusting, as Wayne said.
Yeah. Guys, we've got over 200 people tuned in. Big up to every single one of you. Like, if you guys can, like the video, man, to at least 150. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, and tune in every single day. We cover all Chelsea content around the world with fans tuning in, like Alfred, Matt, Nippon, Wayne, and myself. I do want to say very quickly, what was I going to say? Nippon, what are you saying? Are you saying something in private chat? Oh, go on,
wants to say something.
Go on, Nippon.
Yeah, about the whole Roman being poisoned thing. I mean, that's disgusting. That just shows Vladimir Putin hasn't got a heart. Like, literally, he does not have a heart.
Just Nippon, just make sure you don't eat any chocolate. Just make sure you don't eat any chocolate at that meeting.
And make sure he's not there.
that what might be laced with cyanide.
Well, that's how they think it happened, because all there was some water and some chocolates. 3 of the 4 people, the 3 people that were poisoned ate the chocolates.
I'm not famous enough to get the eye off.
Nippon, you are famous. One.
You got the food review.
Huh?
Nippon, you were nearly with that Indian billionaire guy, so you could have given Chelsea Football Club a good home. Putin might not have liked that. You got to be careful, Nippon.
Look, I just hope. Here's a question for all of you. Now that Roman has been involved with peace talks with the Ukraine, and say if the government decide to revoke his sanctions, how shameless will all of you be towards all them Arsenal fans, all them United fans, all them Tottenham fans, and all them Liverpool fans, if Roman decides to do a U-turn saying, you know what, I'm not leaving? How shameless will all of you be?
I don't think it will happen, because
no, I know.
I think
neither
the
do
UK,
I. Neither
the
do
UK
I. But
government is stubborn, and what we got to remember is it's not like there is other controversial political situations that Roman has been involved in as well, so we can't forget about that as well.
Yes. So obviously Zayn Ali in the comments has pointed out.
No.
I just want to say very quickly, football terms. Hang on, Nippon. Football terms is where I'm talking about, where it's been very, very harshly done. The way the actual club has been treated as well, what we've gone through with fans and staff, that is what I'm referring to. Obviously, off the pitch, in terms of what he's done beforehand, me personally, I'm definitely not defending that. I've not really, over my last 4 or 5 years, made videos on this guy like I love this guy personally. But when it comes to this situation right now, he's trying to help certain situations. And we do have good news. I think it was around the Palestine situation. I think I saw some news today. I haven't got full knowledge on it, but I'm sure there is something happened today between certain leaders as well. So, listen, there were positive talks overall. So I just want to make sure that's clear as well, because obviously Matt mentioned it as well. Guys, what else can we spoke about Werner, we spoke about Abramovich. Was there anything else that come out? I don't think there was that much news.
No, it's just that I think it's good. I mean, you had that guy that made the big thread about what's going to happen from here in terms of dates of when they should pick out.
I didn't see that, but I saw Sky Sports say end of April.
It was I think Ben Jacobs on Twitter. He's been pretty good in terms of what he's been saying about it. I'll try and get it up and send it to you. Hold on. But it kind of does lay out what the process is going to be from here. He's an American journalist, so obviously.
Yeah, Ben Jacobs. Yeah, we were referring to him before. Nippin's got some big, long ass drink, boy. I hope that's Coke Zero, not actual Coke, please. Where's the meeting, by the way? Is there any others here, or is it just by yourself? Is it meeting by yourself?
Yes, I was going to say, if you got to meet him, why are you on the stream?
No, I want him on the camera. We told him we want him on the camera. He's very, very important to this channel, Matt. We cannot get rid of our best users.
I know. I'm just saying that needs to be a bit careful. His boss.
Yeah, guys. Just another thing as well. In April, it is Ramadan, so I'll be fasting, for 30 days, and I think there's a game every 3 days. I think Wednesdays and like Tuesdays with Saturdays and Sundays. It's gonna be crazy amount of content. I'm still gonna be streaming regardless. I'm still gonna be covering every single preview review with the panelists if they're free, of course. Matt is very busy nowadays. It's very hard to get in touch with him. But hopefully,
I should be less busy in the next few weeks. It's just weekdays that I'm a bit more busy. Weekends I should be all right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no F1 this weekend. Hopefully, we have you.
No, it's next weekend after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, is it the week after, right? It's not
Australia, yeah.
New at Albert Park.
Yeah. Guys, keep liking the video on 88 likes. Let's push to over 100 likes. Subscribe if you're new
this
here.
guy tweets too much.
And tune in every single day, people. Tomorrow's stream could be a bit late. If we do one, it'll be around 10 p.m. UK time. Nippin,
I'll be available for that.
Wait,
you'll be available.
Finished the stream?
Yeah, I'm working till 8, so
okay.
After that, I'm all right.
What is anything?
You've already finished the stream. It's only been half an hour.
Yeah, I told you we're busy.
Damn,
where's your meeting? Where's your friends? Where's the guys at? Where's father? Is he coming?
No, father's not here. I'm with my special needs group.
Who?
Special needs group. I'm autistic.
Special needs group. Okay. Yeah. No. Enjoy it. Alfred, did you see anything? Any nonsense like Lukaku going for free like that? Anything?
No, the most I've seen is pretty much what Matt talked about a bit earlier, that there's been a new deadline set, apparently, end of April 18th. For the new buyers.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
Oh, you sent me the friend. Can I put it on full screen?
Yeah, that's fine. It goes into like kind of just the whole details of price, stadium, news and each bidder, etc.
Okay, guys, so we're going to go through this thread. Listen all the details. Let's go through it. Ben Jacobs. Been looking into the next stage of the Chelsea sale. Werner hoping for close to 4.5 billion. That's very high. Essentially, double the market value of the club. Offers are more likely to be within the 3.5 to 4 billion bracket. I just want to carry on as well on this thread. I do want to say I had a bit of a controversial tweet where I said I believe the Ricketts family could still take over, and a lot of people thought I wanted them. Let me just make it very clear. I didn't want these guys. I'm just saying that I think the people...
Sitting, check the private chat.
I saw it. Go ahead, bro. You don't need to tell me. It's fine. You can go whenever you want. He wants me to know that he's going to toilet, guys. It's fine. You can go toilet whenever you want, bro. I just want to say very quickly, the people that are in positions to say more and do more, I don't think they've done enough. I think everyone on Twitter has done their bit. I think all the big accounts with big followers have done all their stuff. I think myself, Matt, everyone including this panel has said what they have to say. But the people above have not shown enough action, in my opinion. I still think something can be done. I still think people are more focused on Stamford Bridge rather than what's happening around the actual club. They care about not moving away from SB. They had comments at international fans like, "Oh, let's wake up at 4 a.m. because that makes me a big fan." They were mocking these type of comments. I didn't have to be active during Twitter. I saw comments like this on social media today. So that's what I was trying to say on my Twitter. That I don't think there's enough being done currently from the people that can do more. But yeah, enough of me rambling, and I'll go back to this article. If I can zoom in. Does it look better now, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
However, shortlisting in this manner and encouraging failed suitors to join other consortiums gives the club leverage to potentially get a higher price. There won't be much between offers, so important to stress CFC will judge suitors on other criteria as well. Bidders have 2 weeks to present their final offers. That's not a lot of time to do due diligence, which again gives the Rickett family, who did some in 2018, a bit of a head start. See, guys, this here, okay,
that does also apply to Bowley though as well, because Bowley obviously was previously bidding for Chelsea as well. That's why.
But the Ricketts and the Rain Group have worked together before.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Once the preferred bidder is chosen, then they could then ask for a period of exclusivity to complete the sale, which would typically allow further due diligence and back and forth. But Chelsea want and need a sale quickly, so it's not likely the sale speed once one suitor is chosen will slow significantly. But the reality is takeovers usually take months, and CFC are trying to sell at super speed. Once the process is complete, the bid will be presented to the PL for the owners and directors test. After 18 months of Newcastle saga, and I think this is the rest of his opinion, right?
Yeah, it's kind of opinion.
It's all opinion.
It said they mentioned about the funds will go to the government. The funds will go to the government ultimately. I think Rain are going to take 30 million as part of their cut for doing the whole administration-like deal. It will go to victims of the war in Ukraine, but no specifics have been put in. And what I wanted to point on top is the reason why the bid is so high in terms of the 3.5 to 4 billion is the idea that will be separate from the buying of Chelsea. That will be the money that they will use to expand the stadium effectively. So they've kind of put that together.
So basically, the reality check is we need to get ready for a new stadium. That's the reality check. The people
we need. I mean, in terms of revenue, Chelsea have the worst revenue out of the top six, and we can't carry on like this if we want to compete with these clubs overall. Because it's all right when you had a owner like Roman who could just throw in money silly, and that we have players that we can sell for good money. But once that that the player sales start running out a little bit, or now we're going to get an owner that's not going to put in unlimited amount of money, we need to focus a bit more on revenue. And realistically, people moan about ticket prices are a bloody problem to get into the stadium. When they want to upgrade the stadium, they don't want it. It's like, it doesn't make sense. I'd like to actually get a ticket without getting up at 7:30 in the morning, waiting on a waiting room for 45 minutes for it to freeze and then not get a ticket. I'd like to get a ticket with a bit more relative ease. So it would be nice for the stadium. Obviously, I'd like my request was I don't want a toilet bowl. I'd want them to think about the stadium development a bit more and maybe add a bit more character to it. I actually liked the old stadium design because it wasn't one of them toilet bowls. It actually looked like something that's different to other stadiums. but we'll see what they actually do in the end.
You know what's frustrating though? I'm not saying every match-going fan is like this, brother. Let me make it very clear. When I say match-going fans, everyone thinks I'm talking about the entire fan. That's including me. I go to games. Matt goes to games. It doesn't mean that. I'm saying some match-going fans. They said they'll take Frank Lampard even if Chelsea got relegated. They'll still keep him. They want to stay at this stadium. They basically want to keep everything original. They don't want to adapt to what's happening in the world with other clubs improving and boosting and everything. Because it's all fun and games when, we're all like, we need to compete with the cities and the Madrids and Liverpool and PSG, etc. But no, we want to stay at Stamford Bridge. Doesn't really make sense, people. Slowly, we have to get over this and move. Now,
it's contradicting themselves.
Yeah, and this does kind of worry me. I do have a bit of their view in terms of, American owner coming in, or whether it's Russian or American or whoever it is. Let me not just say American. Whoever comes in, basically. And imagine they do something like Highbury to Emirates, but we end up never winning a trophy. Like, would you lot be literally okay with this for the first 5-10 years of your lives?
Of course not, but
that's what I'm actually afraid of currently.
Absolutely not.
I think if Bowley comes in, I do have a bit more faith. The others I'm completely worried about.
Nick Candy couldn't even make it.
Yeah,
I've got some things to say. I
still think Nick Candy might be involved to some sort of extent, because in terms of building the stadium, and let's be honest, we're not going to just build the stadium, but we're going to have to rejuvenate the station as well, because the station won't be able to hold 60,000 people.
I think it's going to go underground under the stadium.
That's going to be the plans for it. So if that needs a lot of approval, and that Nick Candy will help out a lot. So whether he's going to get a very small extent of the club, he might join the boat. He might look and go, Bowley, I can help you out in terms of getting the stadium built very much more smoothly. If you give me, say, a small percentage of the share. And I think Bowley is smart. Bowley's smart. Bowley will probably go, if that's going to benefit me, I'll do it. And I think that's what might happen.
Sorry, Matt, can I say something? Because this subject really does bug me. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant. But the reason why is because obviously you guys have been supporting Chelsea, but I'm not saying it's rude because of my age. I've been supporting Chelsea a lot longer. Now, I've seen Chelsea going from no shed end to only standing, to a West Stand being the standing stand, and only being a Matthew Harding and half of the East when I used to go to Chelsea, to what it is now with the hotel and all that. We always need to move. We can only rebuild so far to the maximum on where the level is or where the ground is. We need to move. And what I'm hearing about Roy Jennings, about what I've read in the comments about, he's upset because of Peter Osgood's ashes. For God's sake, his ashes going to be there at the ground, at the area. No matter what happens to it, it's always going to be remembered for being in Stamford Bridge and being there. So that is just an absolute stupid knowledge, thinking that's what's going to happen.
They also know where the ashes are.
Yeah.
So they can easily...
They can go there and pay their respect to that area. But what bothers me is, as Chelsea fans, and saying what Steve said, I'm going to repeat this now, right? I've been supporting Chelsea all my life, right? I've met my age now on the screen. I'm 34. I was 4 years old my first game. This year will be my 30-year anniversary of supporting Chelsea. And I've been supporting them from thick and thin. And I want us to go to the next level of proving why we are the best team in the world, why we keep winning Champions League, why we're doing all this, and we've not got the stadium for it. We haven't had the stadium for it for the last 10 years. We've had to hang on, as supposed to be the big club, with a stadium, what you would have as a mid-sized team would have. So we need to, fans need to realise they need to find a new location to build a stadium that's suited for the club and an area where we all are happy. At the moment, it's not an easy thing to do. So we all need to stop crying and whining about, no, we've got to stay here because this is our club. We've got to respect and realise it's now to move on. It's a stage where we need to grow as a club and as a team. So we need to move to a different location.
Well, that escalated quickly. I think that's
Wayne,
the first time
Wayne, I
we've heard
hear
Wayne.
you. I hear
In
Go all out.
terms of Stamford Bridge,
It's time to go.
It is time to go. It's time for Matt to go as well.
nearly.
He's got his jacket on.
I just want to say one thing before we go. Fuck you to all the Pulisic haters out there.
Oh,
Yes.
son of
Big up,
Wayne,
yes.
Pulisic.
Big up.
Son
That
of Wayne.
third got that third. I had people in my comments last night saying, "Oh, he's only scored 2 penalties." Boom! Look at that third goal. You think
I
Timo
can't lie,
Werner?
it's a shit country though.
Hold
But
on.
that-
You think
okay.
Timo Werner could score that against anyone? Timo Werner couldn't score that against the
It's a
Chelsea
dead
under
country
9s.
though. Let's be
Chelsea
real.
couldn't. Timo Werner couldn't score that against the under 9s.
Yeah, but
Let's be
listen,
real. Let's be
listen.
real. Big
Pulisic
up my
scoring.
boy.
Listen. Pulisic scoring like that against this country is like Werner scoring against
Yeah, but
Israel.
we were bigging up
Irrelevant.
other scoring against these irrelevant teams. So let's make it fair.
But
Let's make
Werner
it
scored
fair.
against a relevant country. It's not real.
Pulisic is carrying on his great form. Let's go. And people
Listen.
wanted this guy out.
Listen, everyone's talking
Let's
about
go.
Pulisic. Congratulations to Pulisic FC. But let me just say another good news. Canada have made it to the World Cup, people.
Ugbo, come on, Ugbo. Come on, Ugbo.
Come on, Ugbo.
Come
Ugbo.
on. I thought it was the first time in like 30 years or something.
Yeah, big up to Canada. But yeah, I mean,
Canada.
I'm just saying it's positive that our attackers are carrying on their form.
Well, there you have it, folks. Matt,
And he had his inner Rudiger as well.
Can
He
I
did.
ask a question to the panel before Matt goes?
Go. All right, so I'll ask. Go on, ask a question.
Do you think it's coincidence that Kepa, who else was it? There's 2 others that was in Miami for a basketball game, I think it was. Do you think that's coincidence?
No, not really. I think it is. I don't know. I mean, who do you know who it was? Who else it was?
I remember it's Kepa, but I can't remember the other 2 on the top of my head.
I
I saw a
remember
picture of it on.
always going to every game.
Oh, is it Lukaku as well?
Yeah,
Lukaku's just part American anyway. So
Was Chalobah one of them? I think I saw.
I think it was. Yeah, Chalobah. I think it was the other one.
But Ziyech and Lukaku were always there.
Yeah.
Matt, we'll let you go, man.
yeah,
look ready.
that's fine. Yeah,
You look handsome for once, man.
thank you. I got my I've got the hat of the greatest Formula 1 team in the world to wear.
What, McLaren?
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, at least Mercedes are doing bad, but unfortunately McLaren are doing just as well.
Well, Mercedes have more points than Red Bull. Mercedes have more points.
No, Mercedes are all right.
All right, man. We'll let you go. Enjoy it.
Yeah, Musa, I'm gonna give the Will Smith to everyone I meet. Big up.
See you tomorrow, man.
Big up Nippin, big up Alfred, big up Wayne, and big up to the main man Stig. Big up to the comment
Take care, bro.
sections.
Send me.
Big up,
Oh, you
man.
can't even send me the link, can you? For the pod.
I will send it while I'm out.
All right, cool. With information, yeah.
Yep, I've got the information's already sent. I just need to send the links.
All right, guys. Listen, podcast coming out very shortly as well. Look out for that Spotify and Apple podcast. We'll see you soon, Matt FC.
Enjoy, Matt.
Peace.
See you soon, mate.
Just the 4 of us. We
If you
can.
can make it, if you cry.
Just the 4 of us. You're muted, bro. Anyway, I think we've covered everything, though, man. We managed to do it in 45 minutes, people, which is.
There's something was put in the chat earlier. We can go to about
Which
Lukaku. Supposed to go to PSG. Could be offered the way out to
Oh,
PSG.
this is what I was talking about. Alfred, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Lukaku.
I know what you mean. I didn't see that one.
Would you be interested in that deal then?
Bro, I'll be interested with anyone that wants Lukaku. Anyone. Even Newcastle. Newcastle come knocking. I'm all up for it, guys. You know what I
So
mean?
okay, I agree with you. But then you see Werner as well. So you've got 2 strikers going out. You've got Brozier coming in, who could have come in, is good. But who else? You can't just rely on Havertz and Brozier. We'll probably need one more striker.
Why?
Because you think Havertz will play majority games, would be good.
Yeah.
And then Brozier. But then what if both can get injured?
Pulisic.
Get Moreno. Get Moreno.
No. We don't need the
Moreno.
third guy, guys. We don't need the third guy. This is why we always complain with rotation and people not getting chances and not playing consistently and stuff.
We do.
No,
we
I'm
do
just
need
thinking,
a third option.
Do we need someone who can play as a striker, as a second? How can I put it? He's more majority a bit of winger, but he plays as a striker. Do we need someone like that?
Well, that's Werner for you then.
Yeah, but someone not going to be better than Werner.
I know someone better than Werner. Wayne.
Who?
Gerard Moreno.
No.
You want another Morata?
No. I think
Wait. How is he another Morata? He's better than Morata.
He bottles it as well, bro.
Have you seen him? Have you seen how good he is for Spain, though?
Yeah. Who's that girl next to you?
My teacher.
Oh, okay.
I think the couple of players I wouldn't mind is either Rafinha from Leeds.
Yeah, Rafinha.
Or Pablo Dybala from Juventus.
Yeah.
What about Chiesa?
He's not the same guy. He's been injured. He's not the same guy.
He'll be back.
He'll get better. He's only 24.
That's true. Gallagher, I can't wait for Gallagher because I think he's going to be a very good player for us next year.
Yeah, Mason Mount will need to be on the bench some games, I think, then, if Gallagher plays.
He played much better than Mason Mount in the game against who did we play? Denmark. Switzerland.
Yeah.
I think Gallagher done really well against Switzerland.
Do you follow all English games, Wayne?
Yeah. Under 21s, women. I watched some like Chelsea. I watched the under 21s, the under 18s, the women matches, and the Youth Cup matches, the UEFA Youth Cup matches. I don't miss a game.
Do you watch it on TV or do you stream it?
I find it on one way or another on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So I don't miss a game. I'm one of those die-hard Chelsea fans that will not miss a game from anywhere, so I can watch it all.
You remind me of Alfred. Yeah.
I can't help it. It's just what I've been doing all my life. So I remember a game when we beat Arsenal 6-0.
Yeah.
Oh, that day I was at work, and at lunchtime I was like, I got to go and watch the game. So I took my lunch break, and specifically just for the 12:30, I think it was, so I can watch the first half. And I was literally on my phone, not eating. Everyone's on lunch. I'm still in the canteen on my phone watching the game. In my ears, I was screaming because Chelsea was obviously scoring all these goals. And also, I looked next to me as Arsenal fans I work with them next to me, all like, what's going on? Oh, nothing.
Mo Salah scored in that game.
Yeah. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. And then different likes that song. He's giving that look, that Indian look.
Imagine he comes back.
Man, George, why are you singing that song? Man, George, Mo Salah's a traitor. That's what he's
right, guys. If you haven't done, smash that like button for one. But come on, send your super chats in. Give us some questions. Let us answer you some questions. Send your super chats in so we can literally have a bit of a Q&A with you guys. Let us know where you are. Let you know what time it is. Even let us know what you want in the summer. What do you want? What do you want for the new owners? Do you want a new stadium? What do you want? What do you want for the future? Let us know. Let's have a conversation. Let's smash that like button. Come on.
Yeah, got 116 likes. Got 116 likes. Let's push to 130 at least. Subscribers, if you're new here, and hit the bell notification, people. We did hit 23k subscribers, so big up to every single one of you lot. Stamford Bridge, 80k capacity. I don't think that can happen though, man. It won't be 80k. I think it'll be 61. I think it was.
What is it now? 48, isn't it now?
I think less. No,
Is it less than 48?
I think it's
So you've got to
44.
think if it's less than 48, then they want to double what it is now. That's impossible. If you think where we are, it'd be impossible to get that doubled.
I think it was 61, man. I think it was 61 they were looking at. They said it's still going to be less than Arsenal and Tottenham. Big up Blu-ray, man. If you want to come on, bro, let me know. 41.4, 40. No, it's not 40k, bro. I think 41.4 sounds a bit realistic and right. Yep. Wayne, all I want is not to catch hands like Chris felt this year. Why? Who would do that to you, Joshua?
I know who'll do it to me.
Who?
You know who'll do it to me.
Who?
You know who. I'm not going to say who, because you know who. You don't
know
like
who,
me.
bro.
You don't like me.
Nippin, do you
in the
know
private
who?
chat.
No, Nippin, you
think
know
so.
who, man.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it live.
Oh, your
You
teacher's
say it
looking at
live,
the camera, by
you
the
can
way.
say
Your
it
teacher's
live.
looking at the camera. Tell her hi. Your teacher's looking at
No,
the camera.
I'm not saying it live, okay?
Okay.
Why?
You don't have to, but I'm saying you can if you want to.
You can. Do it for me.
Yeah.
I think he's gone, guys.
I'm not hiding no more from them. You know that, Steve. I'm not hiding no more, so I've done hiding.
I put it in the private chat.
He's one of them.
Say it, Nippin, say it. Say who it is.
Let's just say he likes Ferrari.
Subtle hint.
And Timo Werner.
Is one of our own.
I tell you, right, I'm going to tell you because this is a channel I love to pieces. I love Sadiq, I love Nippon, I love Alfred, I love Matt, I love them all. I've got respect for them all, and I'm going to tell you now. The people I'm on about is Father's one of them, and I don't care if he hears this and he gives me messages. He's one of them, and I'd rather you message me from now on, not Sadiq. All right? And there's others who are on the YouTube space and Twitter that spreaded so many lies about me. You know who you are. All lies are wrong. And I'm not hiding no more. I don't need to hide anymore. I've got my friends around me. I've got people that believe in me. And that's what I want.
There you have it, folks. Father is a fraud anyway. And we'll keep the rest for the rest. Anyway, guys. Nippin, shall I cut your hair for you?
I want to grow it.
What? You want to grow it, man?
I want to grow my hair like Tarzan.
Nice.
Not Winter Surfer, by the way, guys. Not Winter Surfer.
Yeah, definitely not Winter Surfer. If it was Winter Surfer, I'll kick Wayne out myself. We love Winter Surfer.
It says Dembele. That's another one, isn't it? I don't know because he seems to get back form a bit lately.
Yeah, recently he's been quite good actually.
Yeah, so I don't know. He would be a good signing, but his injuries, ain't it?
I
Is the
want
problem.
Serge Gnabry. I want
Yeah.
Serge
He's not
Gnabry.
available. He's not available.
He's running out of contract.
Yeah,
What,
but not
Gnabry?
this summer, unfortunately. It'd be next summer. We're on about this summer, Nippon, when Dembele is free. He's available for free.
Yeah.
Nah, look. I think Javi wants to keep him though.
Oh, Dembele. Yeah, he said he might change. Yeah, because he's on form now. Things could change, but the way they've treated him is an absolute nightmare. So I'll be surprised if he stays. But yeah, like you said, in football, you never know. Of course, you never know. Lukaku and Werner will go.
Look,
happy.
this form tells me only one thing. He's doing it for the move.
Oh, your man just
He's doing
teacher's
it.
talking to you. Your teacher's calling you.
There's a question in the stick by the way on the chat.
Yeah. During the summer, will they make a statement like San and Haaland? Yes, I do think there'll be a PR signing personally. Nippin' wiping.
All I'm gonna say is that if he isn't happy with the fans, Dembele, he's probably doing it for the move. He's
Good
probably
point.
just playing good for the move.
But he doesn't have to. He's a free
Whether it's
transfer. Anyone will buy him.
There's a question about in the cuckoo from RB Leipzig. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's going to be a Premier League player. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but I just don't see him doing anything in the Premier League. I don't see him. When I've seen him in big games, when we've played him or big games I've seen him, I don't see him balling like he's supposed to be. I think he balls against low clubs, but not the big games. What I'm seeing, but I might be seeing something different compared to anyone else. But I think, like we said, I think it will be a marquee signing. I don't see it being Haaland, even though all of us would love that. But I see it being a marquee signing, like someone maybe like Paul Pogba or something like that might surprise us. But we have to wait and see.
I think I know who it. I think I know who it will be. Because
then.
There's a Declan Rice.
No, it'll be someone we've been praying for all
Declan Rice.
year. Nope.
Who?
He's French.
Tuchel.
Giroud.
Nope. Nope.
Don't say Jules Koundé.
Mbappe.
Don't say Jules Koundé.
Yeah, it is going to. I think it's going to be Jules Koundé. I think that will be our PR signing.
Is it really a PA signing though? Let's be honest. Is that a signing? Everyone's gonna say, "Wow, watch them out. They're baller there." They're not going to, are they?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
He's a good defender, though.
I'm not disputing that, Nippon, but I'm looking at it as when is a marquee signing. That's a signing where people are going to stand up and say, "That's a big signing. That's a surprise. He's a baller."
Or Tuchel or Haaland or Declan.
No. Okay. Then in that case, I think it'll be Tchouaméni.
Come on, Haaland.
It'll be either Tchouaméni or Paul Pogba. And I would love it just to see United fans get all butthurt and triggered.
Haaland and Pogba.
Hang on, Global FCFC. That's a bit uncalled for, isn't it?
Nah, he's good. He's good. Leave him. It's fine. I can abuse him easily and just time him out, but he talks like that to me. It's fine.
Okay.
Who's
as long as
this?
it's not nastiness.
Yeah, it's all good, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up because I do have to leave now. Anyway, I was aiming to do an hour, which we've hit. It's been a pleasure seeing you guys. Nippon, it's a pleasure seeing you and your teacher. Hope your meeting goes well. Please focus on the meeting now. Don't look at your phone. Just eat your food and talk to your colleagues.
And get home safe as well, Nippon.
And
Of
tomorrow,
course, it's always nice being on. It's always nice being on your stream, Sadiq.
Always, man. You know I always invite you, right?
Yeah.
Nippon, tell all the viewers how much I support you. Tell all the viewers how much I support you because people want to know our friendship.
His support means the world to me. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you. I wish you the very best.
Yes. Before we go, Nippon, earlier in the stream, you said that you're not that famous. Right? Let me explain something. Right? You have reached a status so legendary that even just watching you eat is amazing. So
people want to see you eat. People want to see you eat.
That's right.
Come join with me then.
Oh yeah, I have to join you soon. It's Ramadan though, so maybe we can have a fast where we can break it together. 7:45.
I'm not a Muslim, Sadiq. You know that.
Doesn't matter. You can have food with me at 7:45. I break it. You eat with me same time.
Yeah, well, I won't be fasting though, Sadiq.
That's fine. You need your medicine, I know, man. But you can still eat with me, can't you?
I'll eat with you, but I just won't be fasting.
Yeah, it's fine as long as you're with me. KJ, listen, it's a pleasure seeing you on. And I forgot to tell you that the time went 1 hour forward, but we have to end the stream, bro.
Nah, wallahi, no way.
I
You have to
swear
end the stream
we got to
now.
end the stream. We got to huh?
You have to end the stream now.
Yeah, bro, I have to end it. Did you know the time went forward 1 hour?
Rah. Yeah, I think we're hit by 2 hours, bro. And
No, so now it's 1 hour, right?
Is it 1 hour now?
Yeah, because our time went forward 1 hour.
Oh yeah,
That's why we've got the timing wrong. I tried to tell you, but
it is what it is, bro. At least I tried, you know.
No, I appreciate it.
It's back to 8 hours, isn't it? Sorry, it's back to
7.
5. Not 7. It's back to
1 hour.
No, that's not even what I'm trying to say. It's back to late night stream from tomorrow, isn't it, Sadiq?
Yes. I'm at work Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'll be on late, like 10 p.m. UK time. KJ, listen, let's get your opinion quickly, though, on Roman and Timo. Timo Werner first. What do you make of his comment?
Timo, I assume you're talking about the comment, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, look, like football is always going to have opinions like that, especially when it comes to club and country. I do think it was a sly dig, just generally on how Chelsea's managed, which I think is wrong. I don't think a player should ever talk about club, just the way a club is structured when you're on duties like that, because I mean he's still representing the club. It just brings negative PR again, and it just makes opposing fan bases realize that our club isn't as strong mentally, which is wrong. So I don't condone it. I'll never condone it. Doesn't matter how much I like you as a player. So yeah, that being said, I'm really not a fan of that. I hope whatever he says now, he backs it up on the pitch, because people are going to be on him even more now. So yeah, he's got a big statement to prove, and I hope that he just shapes up, man. Sorry, what was the second question?
Roman Abramovich was about the poisoning.
Well, bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was like legit poison, like someone tried to assassinate my boy, because that's just the mentality of not everyone, but that's just the mentality there. So I definitely wouldn't be surprised. I hope it was just a thing of, it was a weird, strange coincidence and nothing like that happened, because I mean, this is a human life, and I see a lot of people trolling about it, but this is serious business. Can't make jokes about stuff like that. So yeah, I really hope it was pure coincidence and something weird happened. But if it was like a weird assassination attempt or something like that, man, that's just shameful.
So someone saying it's a warning, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I want to big up KJ for coming on. Tomorrow's stream, if we do one, it'll be around 10 p.m. UK time, which is probably 11 for you, maybe. I think it is now.
It's blessed. I'll be up, bro.
Adnan, I appreciate you coming back on, bro, but we are going to end the stream on your birthday now. I hope you had a good dinner, man.
Yeah, man, dude.
And
enjoy
Wayne,
your birthday, Adnan.
Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
Birthday again, bro.
Alfred, Wayne, catch you soon. Everyone else, big up yourselves. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe, man. Let's get me to 23.1k subscribers, and I'll see you tomorrow. I think Portugal playing tomorrow, right?
And England.
Yeah, I'm looking at Portugal's game because
Come
the
on,
World Cup qualifiers. But England already through. You don't need to worry about England.
No, but I'll still watch it. You know me.
Yeah. Big
England,
up
shit.
everyone. Lippen, we're gonna end it, okay? Look after yourself.
Will do.
Yeah, mate.
Thank you. The nod wasn't enough for me. I need you to give me some words.
Take care of yourselves, everyone. And I'll see you all tomorrow.
Yes, you too, buddy.
Good day,
See
my
you then.
friend. Good day. Peace.